guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. And today's video is going to be lit. Like, seriously, get ready to have your minds blown with Pinterest knowledge. We're diving deep into the world of Pinterest. You know, that magical place where you can find literally anything from DIY face masks to like, how to build a whole freaking treehouse. We're talking about all the best hacks and tips I've learned over the years to make your Pinterest game strong. So buckle up, grab your favorite snack, and get ready to transform your Pinterest life from basic to bougie. Trust me, after this video, you'll be pinning like a pro. Okay, let's do this thing.
Okay, so you've created the most amazing pin ever. Like seriously, it's a work of art. But guess what? Nobody's gonna see it if you don't use the right keywords. Think of keywords like those little tags you'd see on a really organized person's Instagram post, but for Pinterest. They help people who are searching for specific things actually find your pin. It's like magic, but with less glitter and chanting. So how do you find these magical keywords? Well, it's actually pretty easy. When you're searching for something on Pinterest, pay attention to the little suggestions that pop up in the search bar. Those are keywords, baby, and Pinterest is basically handing them to you on a silver platter. Use them in your pin descriptions, titles, and even on your boards. Trust me, it's a game changer. And don't be afraid to get a little specific. Instead of just using recipe, try easy vegetarian pasta recipe or quick weeknight dinner recipe. The more specific you are, the better chance you have of your pin being seen by the right people. Seriously, keywords are like the secret sauce to Pinterest success. Use them wisely, my friends.
All right, let's be real for a second. Pinterest is a visual platform, which basically means you gotta bring your A game when it comes to creating your pins. We're talking high-quality images, eye-catching fonts, and designs that would make even Beyoncé jealous. Okay, maybe not Beyoncé, but you get the point. First things first, ditch the blurry, pixelated images. I know, sometimes you just gotta work with what you got. But trust me, a clear, high-resolution image is gonna make a world of difference. Next up, let's talk about fonts. You want something that's easy to read, but also adds a little personality to your pin. And don't be afraid to experiment with different colors and layouts. Oh, and here's a pro tip. Use a consistent color scheme for all of your pins. It'll make your boards look super cohesive and professional. Think of it like building your own brand, but on Pinterest. Remember, your pins are competing with millions of others, so make sure yours stand out from the crowd.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. Analytics? That sounds about as fun as watching paint dry. But trust me on this one, Pinterest analytics are your best friend when it comes to figuring out what's working and what's not. It's like having a little spy inside Pinterest headquarters, telling you exactly what people are pinning, clicking on, and most importantly, saving from your profile. And the best part, it's completely free. To access this treasure trove of information, just head over to your profile and click on the Analytics tab. Once you're there, you'll be able to see all sorts of juicy data like your top performing pins, your audience demographics, and even what keywords are driving traffic to your profile. Seriously, this information is like gold, you guys. Use it to your advantage. See what's resonating with your audience and create more of that. And if something's not performing well, don't be afraid to switch things up.
All right, let's talk about timing, because when it comes to Pinterest, it's kind of a big deal. You see, there are optimal times to pin, times when your audience is most active and more likely to see your amazing content. It's like when you're trying to get your friends' attention, you don't just yell at them while they're engrossed in a movie, right? You wait for the perfect moment, like during a commercial break, when they're actually paying attention. Pinterest is the same way. You want to catch your audience when they're most likely to be scrolling through their feeds, hearts open and ready to pin. So, how do you figure out these magical pinning times? Well, you can use a scheduling tool like Tailwind or Planoly. These tools analyze your audience data and tell you exactly when your pins are most likely to get the most love. Trust me, scheduling your pins is a game changer. It's like having a personal assistant for your Pinterest, freeing up your time so you can focus on creating more awesome content.
Okay, so you've got your keywords down, your pins are looking fire, and you're scheduling like a pro, but you're still not seeing the results you want. What gives? Well, have you joined any group boards yet? Group boards are like the cool kids table in the Pinterest cafeteria. They're where all the action is, with tons of engaged users just waiting to discover your amazing content. Think of it like this. When you pin to your own board, you're basically talking to yourself in an empty room. But when you pin to a group board, you're joining a conversation with a whole bunch of people who are interested in the same things you are. Finding group boards to join is super easy. You can either search for them directly on Pinterest or use a tool like Pingroupie. And once you've found a few that look promising, just reach out to the board owner and ask if you can join the party. Trust me, joining group boards is one of the best ways to increase your reach and get your pin seen by more people. So what are you waiting for? Go find your tribe.
Okay, you guys, it's time to talk about rich pins. These bad boys are like the VIPs of the Pinterest world, with extra information and features that regular pins can only dream of. There are a few different types of rich pins, but some of the most popular ones include product pins, recipe pins, and article pins. Product pins are perfect for businesses because they include real-time pricing and availability information, so people can buy your stuff right from Pinterest. Recipe pins are a food blogger's dream come true, with ingredients, cooking times, and even nutritional information all neatly displayed right on the pin. And article pins? Well, they're like mini blog posts right on Pinterest, with headlines, author bylines, and even a short preview of the article. Fancy, right? Setting up rich pins is a little more technical than creating regular pins, but trust me, it's worth the effort. Head over to the Pinterest Help Center for step-by-step instructions on how to get started.
Okay, if you're serious about using Pinterest for your business, then you need to ditch that personal account and upgrade to a business account, like yesterday. It's free, it's easy, and it comes with a whole bunch of perks that'll make you wonder how you ever lived without it. First of all, a business account gives you access to Pinterest Analytics, which, as we already discussed, is like having a direct line to your target audience's brain. But that's not all. You also get access to other cool features like promoted pins. More on that later. The ability to create shoppable pins, and even the option to add a contact button to your profile. Basically, a business account is like the key to unlocking Pinterest's full potential for your brand. So what are you waiting for? Head over to Pinterest and make the switch.
Okay, so you've got your eye-catching image, your keywords are on point, but what about that little space underneath? You know, the pin description. Don't underestimate the power of a well-written description. This is your chance to really sell your pin, to tell people what it's about and why they should care. Think of it like a mini sales pitch, but without the cheesy car salesman vibes. Keep your descriptions clear, concise, and engaging. Use strong verbs, ask questions, and don't be afraid to inject a little personality. And most importantly, make sure you're actually providing valuable information. Oh, and here's a pro tip. Include a call to action in your descriptions. Tell people what you want them to do, whether it's to visit your website, check out your shop, or simply save the pin for later.
All right, let's talk about trends, because on Pinterest, trends are everything. Just like in the real world, there are always new and exciting things popping up on Pinterest, and if you want to stay ahead of the game, you got to know what's hot and what's not. Luckily, Pinterest makes it super easy to stay in the loop with their handy-dandy trends tool. It's like having a crystal ball that shows you exactly what people are going to be searching for in the coming weeks and months. To access this magical tool, just head over to the Analytics tab in your profile and click on Trends. You'll be able to see all sorts of interesting data like trending keywords, popular categories, and even demographic insights. Use this information to your advantage. Create content that aligns with current trends, incorporate trending keywords into your pin descriptions, and basically just ride the wave of Pinterest popularity.
Okay, so you've mastered all the technical stuff, but there's one more thing you need to do if you want to truly succeed on Pinterest. Engage. Pinterest isn't just about pinning pretty pictures, it's about building a community and connecting with other users. Respond to comments, answer questions, and even go out of your way to leave thoughtful comments on other people's pins. The more you engage, the more visible you'll become. and the more likely people will be to follow you and check out your content. And who knows, you might even make some new friends along the way.
And there you have it, my friends. You are now officially armed with all the knowledge you need to conquer the Pinterest world. I'm so proud of you for sticking with me through this whole video. Now go forth and pin like you've never pinned before. And don't forget to come back and tell me all about your Pinterest successes. Seriously, I want to hear all about it. All right, I'm out of here. Happy pinning.